Hey everybody, one of our subscribers would like to find out about the left heel as a trigger in the downswing, which great question. So when I go to the top and we're doing everything that Mr. Hogan did and the orbit of the elbows is taking us, you have to realize my foot, my lead foot is not coming up like this to get the heel off the ground. It is rolling onto the ball joint, which gives my foot that type of look. Now, do I really emphasize this when I'm showing you guys how to do everything? No, I don't. But the point is, that's when I'm playing and I'm making these moves and I'm got the rifle set up and all these things and I make my trigger and I'm coming this way, I'm rolling onto this ball joint this way. It feels like my foot's going like this onto the ball joint. And when I do that, it allows that knee to come in. But if I picked it up and I went like this, it's just not really what's going on. So you have to remember, Mr. Hogan had the spike on the ball joint, the extra spike on the trail foot right there on the ball joint. So now if we're set up like this and I've gone here, and now I'm going to take the orbit of the elbows and I'm going to go this way. So when I recenter, that's when right at the end of the recentering, bam, that heel now plants, rolls back to rolls back to being on the ground or connected. So it goes like that, and right at the end of my recentering move, that's where it's at. So now because my foot is in the ground, I'm able to go here and then make that acute angle change that I've talked about, and that's why. So is that the trigger of the left heel? Is that important? In my opinion, it's probably absolutely. It's one of the most important things after you've done the recentering, because again, everybody looks at it and they're like, well, Mr. Hogan's recentering move starts a lot sooner. But if you look at Mr. Hogan's stuff, is it happening sooner? Yes. But the reality is, once he's getting about right here is when the orbit of the elbows is kicking in, because it feels like it's moving back this way. And when you do that, you'll find your body rebalancing back this way. And it's right at the end of that rebalancing, bam, foot, heel, rolled back to this way. So it's plant. Now from here, we're just going to bring the house. So this left heel, lead heel trigger that's where the end of the refloating happens, because if I went this way and kept going, I'd be like, oh, and I'm going to get lost. But as a thought to my brain, that's the end of it. And as soon as I hit the end of my rebalance, this heel goes down. Now I'm able to just bring my pelvis, hit these acute angle changes, and come up out of it. So yes, the lead heel, once it goes down from this kind of rolling up position onto the ball joint, once the heel at the end of the recentering plants, now it's planted, and I'm just gonna, bring the house. Great question. Hope that helps.